Hi guys, welcome back to F1 2020 with the My Team career. So you can see we're sitting in the garage. I accidentally went to the next race at the end of the last episode, so I might as well do it while we're here. We're in round 3 of season 1, we're in China, I believe. The next race is somewhere else. So if we take a look at the performance, yeah, it's China. Um, yeah, we've got a few upgrades came in, and we've got some more coming in before the next race as well, so we're going to keep them going, which is awesome. So I did put the difficulty up a bit more, and we're going to head into qualifying. So it's to rain pretty much all day. So let's go.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
It looks like you're locked into a battle with this driver. Would you say that they're a thorn in your side?
Great qualifying session. Are you feeling safer ahead of the pack?
The weather hasn't been ideal in qualifying. What's your take on it? Are you happy with where you'll be on the grid tomorrow? Appreciate your time.
All right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. We're here in Shanghai. The ever-tightening turns 1 and 2 will prove tricky in the slippery conditions here at Shanghai, and anyone that slides wide will lose a lot of time getting back on track. Turn 14 should still be the best place for overtaking, but we'll have to see some improvement in the weather before the drivers can take advantage of that DRS assistance. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are three main things to worry about there, Crofty. Positioning, awareness and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Smith lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Alexander Albon, and Leclerc, Vettel, Ricciardo, Stroll, and Esteban Ocon, Norris, Perez, Carlos Sainz, and Kvyat, Gasly, Magnussen, Tatiana Calderon, and Roman Grosjean. Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Russell, and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish. All right, we're looking good so far.
To teammate behind is 12.2 seconds. They're on fresh inters. They're in 17th. Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. We're leading our teammate by 28.0 seconds. They're on fresh inters. They're in 17th. The time last lap was a 1:58.6. This is your final lap of the race. Gap to teammate behind is 35.0 seconds. Yes, you've done it. Well done.
You can't fault the performance on the track today. A well-deserved victory. And talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
Here comes your top three making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Smith increases their championship lead. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Well, for me it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point, but you can't argue that he's a driver.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing.
It's the start of the season. How do you think things are going to go for you? How do you feel the weather affected the outcome today? You left a lot of paint on the walls today. Were you struggling for grip, or did you just misjudge some corners? Great. Well, that's everything.
So you possibly next race will get that team acclaim up to 10, which will give us another sponsor, which will be awesome. Also, we get cash from that as well. So we've got 4.67 million. Nice. We'll probably use that. But I know we need to make sure we have enough to sign a teammate. That shouldn't be too much, I don't think. There's all the massive and stuff coming in. We've got a press interview apparently. Nah. Got more upgrades. Awesomeness.
I think we could better manage our time by organising some team activities.
Yeah, I'll
Head to
do
the
that.
activity screen to
Oh,
see
yeah.
what we have available.
Completely forgot about that. So look at that. We've actually jumped Mercedes. So we need to do that one. So I'm trying to see. So it'll be done in time for the Monaco Grand Prix, which is fine. That's probably the same. Yep. And we've got all these to do. Right, so this will give a massive. Look at that. Oh, it's an ultimate one, that's why. So that'll be on in time for Monaco. Cool. I think most of them will, because I think the Dutch and the Spanish are right next to one another. So there's not really much time for these bigger upgrades to get through. Which is fine. Engine cover. We've got a bunch of these we can do. That was weird, it wouldn't let me move there. There you go. And you. I think that's it. Oh, we've got these, okay. So that gives us more fuel efficiency. More fuel efficiency. The crankshaft, which gives us minor engine power. Bearings, energy recovery. And rotors. Ultimate update, which will be on time for. Most of it's going to be time for Monaco by the looks of it, so the next 3 races will be pretty quiet. Maybe 2 races. The brakes are over there, that's why. Cool. So that will be a massive jump. I mean, we're already ahead of Mercedes now, and then the next set of upgrades will make it even quicker. So we are in the Netherlands next. Let's see, what are you? 30, you're 10. Increase positive, effective. Increase of claim up improvement by speed by 30%. But we don't really need that. I mean, these are pretty good. Right, that's going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the Chinese Grand Prix. Once we come back, we'll be in the Netherlands. We've got a really decent car now, so I'll probably put the difficulty up a bit more, and we'll probably keep it at that level. Probably about, what about 20, 25, so we'll probably put it up to 30 maybe, and then we'll keep it at that. I'm not putting it to 100. I know you can say what you want, I don't care. I will catch you all next week time. I was going to say next week, but I'm not going to put these out weekly. I'm going to put them out every 2 or 3 days, because they're quite short to record, quite easy to record. And yeah, the next round is round 4, the Netherlands. Until then, take care. Goodbye for now.